Zdravo and welcome to Greekish Outdoors. Today we are looking at a Slovenian military ration pack, so stick around. So this is the Slovenian Combat Ration. This is type B. The best before on this ration is the 15th of May 2024. On my scales today, it weighed 1,569 grams, which is 3 pounds 7.4 ounces. Here's a 24-hour ration. The bag is very large, but it can be folded over to something a little bit smaller if you want to compress it for your backpack. But let's now take a look and see what's inside it. So that's what it looks like inside the bag, but let's get these items out so you can have a better look. So first up is the three main meals. We have some muesli by Adventure Food. We have a vanilla dessert. And we have a cashew nasi. So I've tried food from this brand before, the Adventure Food menus, and although they are packed full of energy with between 300 and 600 calories each, they are a little bit bland in my opinion. So often with the main meals, you do need to add a little bit of sugar and spice to make them taste nice, but we will see on these menus later on. You get 2 packs of this crisp bread, which I can see has not really fared too well during transportation. You get an instant tea with lemon, a tin of tuna fish, you get some fish and vegetable pate, a 35-gram bar of 57% chocolate, a fruit bar with added vitamins and minerals, 2 packs of honey, you get a nice bag with sugar-free chewing gum. There looks to be plenty of pieces in there. You get a chocolate flavour protein drink. There's a separate bag which contains another meal. This is beef goulash and pasta. And it's made by the same manufacturer that made the NATO standard ration, which I reviewed on the channel a couple of months ago. In that bag there is also a flameless ration heater, again by Jomipsa. You get a pack of energy vitamin tablets. You get a pack with some cutlery and tissues, and a little accessories packet. Let's look in there. So that contains a box of matches, 4 hand sanitizer wipes with ethanol. You get a very large black bin bag or trash bag. You get 2 packs of coffee and 2 sugars with nice pictures on them. And we have a second fruit bar with minerals. So with those 2 plastic bags, that is everything that comes in this ration. There is a lot of food in there. When I first looked into the ration, I thought it was unusual getting a dessert in place of a meal, but actually you just get a dessert with a meal because you get the beef goulash as well. Right, so breakfast. We're going to start off with some of this muesli, which is a 600 calorie portion, and we're going to have this chocolate protein drink. I'm going to try some of the chewing gum. I think the muesli and the protein drink would be more than enough for a breakfast, so let's get cracking and start rehydrating it. So there's the protein in there. Just give that a bit of a shake up. I'm not sure what Slovenian soldiers will be doing, because obviously they won't have one of these to take with them. Let's also add some water to this. It does say on the back, add cold water, so that is exactly what we all do. Don't forget to take that out. Let's give it a good mix up. It has got obviously milk powder in here. There you can see there's lots of fruit. There's pieces of banana in there. So I'm going to leave that now to hydrate. And we're going to taste this chocolate protein shake. Right, cheers. For me personally, I quite like these protein shakes a little bit thinner. So that is perfect for me. Because of that, there's a very mild chocolate taste. As with all protein shakes, it is a little bit grainy. It is quite nice to have a protein shake in a ration pack. I know most of the focus on military rations is quick available calories, so it's a lot of carbs, including sugars and also some fats. But yeah, that's pretty good. You can see the pieces of banana and coconut floating on the top. It is a little bit watery. I think I might have added a little bit too much water to it, but let's get on with it. Let's give it a try. Right, so if you can see that. That's very, very nice. The milk is very creamy and sweet. The fruit is very tasty in this. At the beginning I said muesli, but actually this type of muesli is what we call usually in England granola. Because there's a lot of sugar, a lot of fats in this, it is quite nice to balance it out with that protein shake for the morning. Right, so let's check out this sugar-free chewing gum. They're kind of almost, I'm not sure if you can see in this light, but they're a bit beigey. If I imagined an old Soviet piece of chewing gum, that'd be it. But a super powerful punch of mint. Yeah, really nice, really cleanse your mouth. It looked a little beige, but actually it's packed full of minty flavour. So yeah, that's really good. And there's loads in there. It says 14.5 grams, but I'd say there's probably about maybe 10 pieces of chewing gum in there to keep on munching on through the day, obviously keeping your mouth refreshed and your teeth a little bit cleaner. That's really good. Right, so that's breakfast. I'll bring you back a little bit for lunch. Right, let's check out some lunch. We're going to have the beef goulash and pasta, followed by the vanilla dessert. We're going to try the instant tea with lemon. We're going to check out one of these hand sanitizers, and we're also going to use their cutlery for this meal as well. So first up, let's get this beef goulash heated up with their very own flameless ration heater. Let's add a little bit of water. Let's check out this wet wipe. Right, so this wet wipe is tons of moisture on this. Definitely cleans your hands. Right, let's get this iced tea made. So it says this is for 800 mils. I've got about 250 in this glass, so obviously I'm not going to use all the powder. So the napkins, you get one quite a large napkin, and the fork, spoon and knife. Yeah, they feel pretty tough, to be honest. They're not bad. Just give this iced tea a stir up, and let's make up this vanilla dessert. First we need to reach in and get rid of that. These pouches do have a very good gusset on the bottom, which allows them to stand up. Let's get our water. mix. So one interesting thing about the cutlery, that on the bag that it comes in, it does say these are green products made with renewable raw materials of plant origin, so they are 100% biodegradable. All right, let's try this lemon iced tea. Very nice, refreshing lemon iced tea. Really nice, strong lemon tea flavour. That is really delicious. Right, this has been heated up for about 10 minutes or so now. Look inside there. Smells good. So there we have beef goulash with pasta. Some good chunks of meat in there. The meat is very tender. The pasta is very soft, as you'd expect in a ration pack. One thing that lacks is salt. There's not enough of it, I don't think, in this meal, but it is still very tasty. Let's see if this dessert has rehydrated it all. Right, a creamy vanilla dessert. You can actually see little bits of vanilla pod in there, which is nice. Let's give this a try. Nice, sweet, strong vanilla taste. To be honest, there are still little pieces of the powder which haven't gone into solution. As you can see, one there. Yeah, it's nice to have a dessert, a proper dessert like this in a ration. I've not seen that before. You obviously see cakes, chocolate and things like that, but not a real dessert. Anyway, I'm going to finish this off and I'll bring you back a bit later on. So let's try out some of the snacks on this Slovenian ration. We have some of the crispy breads, the fish pate with mackerel and vegetables, a fruit bar, some honey, 57% chocolate, some coffee with creamer, and these vitamin dextrose tablets. First up, let's make this coffee. Looks to be very finely ground. I made a slight mistake when going through the contents. There actually is one coffee and one creamer. So let's open these crisp breads. As you can see, they're pretty damaged. That obviously happened in transit. That's what they look like on their own. Let's give one a little try. Very dry, a bit like spongy cardboard. Let's get a couple out for now. One, I'm going to put some of this nice honey on there. One thing, it is quite good, it comes with this little cap, so you can reseal it if you need to. As you see, the honey has crystallized a little bit. So let's try this on its own. Yeah, very nice. Sweet floral honey. And let's put a little bit on one of these crackers. Because it has crystallized, it is making it a little bit difficult to spread. Right, let's give that a little try. Right, because it would have been nice to have some butter with this, because with just the honey and the cracker, it does still taste quite dry. But it's very sweet, plenty of energy in there. The crackers aren't too bad, a little bit dry, but got a fairly nice flavour to them. Right, so let's open this fish pate. It's got a very nice red colour to it. Smells really good. Let's have a little taste on its own. Yeah, a very nice fish pate. Let's put a bit of this on these crackers. Spreads really easily. Right, let's give this a go. Nice, fishy, slightly sweet. There's a nice spice in there. I believe I can taste cloves. There's carrot, tomato. That is a very nice snack, and it goes extremely well with the crackers. It really livens them up a little bit. Let's try this fruit bar. It contains fruit purees of apple, pear and sour cherry and concentrated grape. Sounds very good. It's a nice dark fruit bar. Breaks quite easily. Let's give that a try. Really nice, rich fruit bar, packed full of energy, dense, dark fruit taste. I'm not sure if I can taste the pear, but I can definitely taste apple, cherry, full of flavour, packed full of energy. That is really good. Let's check out this chocolate bar. Temna, 57%, 35-gram bar. There's a nice cocoa leaf pattern on it. Slight blooming, but not too bad. Smells very rich. Let's give it a try. Very pleasant. Creamy, rich chocolate. Sweet, but not too sweet. It doesn't taste cheap at all. It tastes like a fairly nice quality chocolate bar. I often like the higher percentage cocoa chocolate bars than this, but actually this is extremely pleasant. I'd be very, very happy with this in a ration. Let's try that coffee. It kind of looks a bit weird on the surface, but let's give it a try. Even with the creamer, it's a little bit bitter. Maybe it would be better to add some of the sugar that they provided. As many of you know, I'm not the biggest coffee fan, but it's not unpleasant. I'm sure it's got lots of caffeine in to give you that energy boost you need when you're on the go. So yeah, that's fine. So lastly is these vitamin dextrose tablets. I've never seen anything quite like this. In other rations, I've seen individual vitamin tablets, often vitamin D, whereas this contains B1, B2, B3, B6 and vitamin C. In the box, you get 10 of these tablets per strip, so 20 in total, and it's supposed to be strawberry flavoured. So I'm very interested to try one of these. So it feels like a chalky tablet. Let's give it a try. They're very chalky. An instant hit of strawberry flavour. It dissolves in your mouth extremely quickly. A very pleasant taste. This is a really nice way to give your soldiers the vitamins they require on a daily basis. Very, very unique. So I'm going to finish this off and I'll bring you back in a little while. Right, so it's time for our final meal. We're going to have this cashew nasi, some more of the crispy breads, the tuna in olive oil, and the second fruit bar. First of all, let's get this hydrated. Of course, don't forget to take this out. I've had this main meal before from this company and I found it was a little bit bland, so I actually ended up adding some sriracha to it to pep it up a little bit. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that today because we're going to try it as if the soldier would be trying it. And let's look at this tuna fish. So it is in olive oil, which of course then adds a few extra calories. Let's give that a little try on its own. Yeah, very nice, very smooth tuna fish. The oil takes away the normal dryness that you tend to get when you're eating tinned tuna fish. Let's put a little bit of this on a cracker. That looks pretty good like that. Let's give that a try. A perfect combination there, actually. The olive oil seeps into the crackers, giving it a really nice taste. It really brings out the flavour of the cracker then. You can taste the corn, the tuna, slight saltiness. Yeah, that is the best combination for me with those crackers. Unfortunately, as you will see, we have no drink. There's the chocolate protein powder we had at breakfast time. There was the coffee we had with the snacks and the iced tea we had with lunch. Unfortunately, I don't think this ration gives you enough drinks to go with the meals. It would have been nice for another fruit drink or another coffee or tea. Unfortunately, we haven't got that today. So if you are a soldier having this ration, you'll probably have to rely on scrounging other drinks from maybe other people or just sticking to water. Now the cashew nasi, as you see, is a 600 calorie portion. On the back it does state it contains peanuts, satay sauce, rice, cashews, lemongrass, chili, ginger, cumin. It is technically vegan, but we won't hold that against it. So let's check if this is hydrated. Looks pretty good. It actually smells pretty good. Let's get it onto the plate. That is a pretty hefty portion of food there. As you can see, pieces of cashew nut in there. There's lentils, green onion, tomato, carrot. Does smell pretty good. Actually smells better than the last time I had this. Yeah, let's give that a try. That tastes actually pretty good. I still would like a little bit of chili, some spice, extra spice to it, but it does taste very nice. The rice has hydrated pretty well. The cashew still has a little bit of bite to it. You can taste that peanut satay sauce, the carrots. Yeah, that actually is a pretty tasty main meal. And it's a really big portion, 600 calorie portion there. Let's try one of these crackers with it. There you go. Let's see what that's like. Yeah, it's fine. I must admit, it does taste better with the tuna fish, but it still goes fine with this. Yeah, I can't complain. I can't complain at all. Let's check out this second fruit bar. I presume it's exactly the same. Yeah, it looks exactly the same as the other one. Just a nice, rich fruit bar. So I'm going to enjoy finishing this all off, and I'll bring you back in a little minute. So that was the Slovenian Military Combat Ration Type B. So I thought it was excellent. There was so much food, lots of snacks, some big main courses, and even some desserts in there as well. I really like the fruit bars. They had a nice kind of almost coconutty taste to them. The one thing I was slightly disappointed in was drinks. We had the protein shake, we had one coffee, and we had the iced tea. And to be honest, I would like more drinks over the day than that. I would have thought it would have had at least a couple of coffees, maybe even a tea. But still, overall, on balance, it was still a very good ration. Please let me know what you thought of this. Is this something you would like to try? Do let me know if there is a type of ration you want me to try in the future. If you did like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. But for now, thanks for watching, take care, much love, see you next time.